So I beat in all the Souls games. We got every boss here pretty much. This is pretty much every boss. I'm not going to be doing these side bosses. I'm going to be mainly focusing on the main bosses. And we got the tiers: S God tier, A incredible, B great, C solid, D decent, E average, F bad, E terrible. I'm not going to spend too long going into each boss, but I'll give a little reason as to why I'm ranking them where they are. So we're starting with Vanguard Demon from Demon Souls. This is the first boss in Demon Souls. It's not a bad first boss, but it's just compared to, if this was just Demon Souls bosses, this would be higher, but compared to every other boss here, I can't put it any higher. Phalanx is pretty bad. It's just, it's bad. A lot of these bosses are all gimmick fights, and none of the gimmicks are very good, despite a few of them. Tower Knight is pretty decent. This could be higher. Nah, it's not that good. Armored Spider is though. Armored Spider is pretty solid. I actually really enjoy this fight. It's one of the only fights in Demon Souls that's actually somewhat challenging. And this guy kicked my ass a few times for sure. Adjudicator, same thing as Vanguard Demon, big guy swinging around. And this one's probably worse, honestly. It has a gimmick and it's just annoying. Leechmonger's bad, if not terrible, but I'll give it some slack. Fool's Idol's pretty bad. I didn't like the whole mechanic where she would just keep respawning unless she kill some random enemy on the freaking ledge above her. Flamelurker is one of the only bosses in Demon Souls I actually really like. He's pretty challenging, he's pretty cool. His design's awesome, the fight's pretty solid. I'd give him a grade. He's all around pretty solid boss. Wish I could say the same for Dragon God, which is... it's pretty bad. I don't even mind this gimmick where like it's like some sneak boss, but it's the way they did it here is pretty boring. Man Eaters, like these bosses, it's average. It's average to decent. I'd probably put it in decent. Old Heroes also pretty decent. Penetrator's quite solid. Dirty Colossus, so it's more forgettable shit. It's better than these guys at least. Old Monk isn't though, he's worse. Storm King. Storm King is one of my favorite gimmick fights, like full on gimmicks in Souls. I really actually like this boss. He's pretty good. But just comparing him to the rest of the bosses, I just can't put him up here. Maiden Hysteria is like, the fight's cool. It's got some cool like emotion to it, but I'm sure it's very lore impactful, but it's not a good fight. Like the actual combat's quite bad. So for that reason, I'll leave it an average. Old King Aladdin's pretty great. It's definitely the best boss in Demon Souls, and it's a great final boss. I wish they put more effort into the rest of their bosses that they did with these two here. Silent Demon, first boss in Dark Souls 1, and it's pretty much the same fight as these guys. Like a big guy swinging, big monster dude swinging. They're never fun. They're always just pretty average. Taurus Demon has a bit more to it than these guys, so I put him in decent. Bell Gargoyles, he's a good fight. For like the impact Belgorgyle had, why am I saying Gargoyle? The impact Gargoyle, the impact Gargoyle had was, it's pretty high up there for the Dark Souls 1 bosses. Honestly, it's pretty great, this boss. It's a solid boss. I actually really like Bell Gargoyles. Moonlight Butterfly is pretty mid. Capra Demon is pretty bad. Gaping Dragon is also pretty mid, which sucks because his design's really cool. The fight's just not all that interesting. Quelaag's a great to good, solid to great boss. I'd probably put Quelaag in great just because I really like her design, and the fight is pretty well rounded as well. Pinwheel's terrible. Iron Golem's just the worst Tower Knight, but I guess they're pretty much on the same level. Priscilla's also pretty decent. Her design's really cool, her gimmick's actually pretty cool, but the fight's not great. Orisy and Smo's incredible. Definitely their best duo fight they've ever done. They still haven't topped this. Actually, maybe, what's his name? Demon Prince? Yeah, Demon Prince might be a bit better. Gwendolyn I didn't fight. Stray Demon is a reskin of Silent Demon. It's like, they didn't even add much. At least the Demon Fire Sage add a little bit, but it's still not even... Honestly, Silent Demon's probably the best version of these. Just because at least it was fresh at the time. He's all fucking reskins. Sif is solid. I like Sif more than Bell Gargoyle, so... I might move these two down. Yeah. Fuck it, maybe I'll just... Yeah, I'll put Sif up here, Bell Gargoyle's down here. Four Kings is solid. I actually really like Four Kings. Ceaseless Dist... I cannot keep a straight face looking at this fucking name. That's one of the worst names. These are both terrible. Terrible bosses and a terrible... Oh my god, Better Chaos is worse. 3 terrible bosses in a fucking terrible area. Seath the Scaleless is, again, one of the biggest problems with Dark Souls 1. All the designs are so cool, but some of these bosses are just mid. The actual fight is just mid. Gravelord Nito, same exact problem. Design is fucking awesome, but the fight isn't great, but he's still pretty decent. Gwyn doesn't have that problem. Gwyn's incredible. Okay. Oh, these are the DLCs now. Sanctuary Guardian was a good first DLC. I'd put him in solid. DLC boss, sorry. Calameet. Calameet's great. Calameet's one of the better dragon fights in the series. Artorias is god tier. Our first god tier is Artorias. Manus is a really weird one because the design's awesome and also the fight could be great. Like, this fight could be great with some fine tuning. The fucking hitboxes are awful. When he spams that you can't even... One of his attacks you literally can't dodge. I don't know how to dodge it. I've tried so many times. And if he spams that over and over again, it's sort of like if Melania spams the Waterfell dance. The fight is just unbearably terrible. I just don't like bosses that are full RNG whether you get a move or not. Melania is different. For me, she never really spam Waterfell that much. Two per stage at most. But this guy, he can spam his fucking move like 4 times in one fight, and it's not fun at all. I'm putting him in average just because of that. I don't like Manus at all. The Last Giant. See, it makes it so hard to rank these other bosses in average because Manus' design is so fucking cool and it could be great. Manus could be up here if it wasn't for some of his moves. So maybe I'll put him in decent then, but I just have a personal grudge against him. Pursuer's solid boss, definitely. Old Dragon Slayer, they've just taken, what's his name, Orenstein, and just chucked him in Dark Souls 2, but he's worse. He's decent though. Dragon Rider's pretty mid. Flexile Sentry, same story, pretty mid. Ruined Sentinels. He's pretty mid. Lost Sinner's solid. Executioner's Chariot's pretty bad. Skeleton Lord's pretty bad. Covetous Demon's terrible. Meath is average. Royal Rat Vanguard's terrible. The Rodden is bad. This is decent. This is just Quelaag again, but in Dark Souls 2, and it's like she's a scorpion this time. This is fucking dog shit. Royal Rat's terrible as well. Prowling Magus is awful. Duke's Day Freya is... It's just average. Smelter Demon's solid. I actually really like Smelter Demon. Old Iron King's bad. The arena is shocking in this. The amount of times I fell in that little fucking fire hole is ridiculous. The Twin Dragon Riders is average. Looking Glass Knight's solid. This is one of the better bosses in Dark Souls 2. I'll put him in great. Demon of Song. It's pretty bad. Vestard is solid. I like this boss. Guardian Dragon's just a throwaway dragon. This probably would have been a fun fight if I hadn't fought 100 of them in fucking Elden Ring by the time I got to this. I'll put him in average. Ancient Dragon didn't fight because I don't know why would I put myself through that. Giant Lord. Giant average as well. Big guy swings around. It's like the story of the fucking average tier. It's just a big dude swings around. Dark Lurker, I actually missed this one. I think this boss is actually pretty good, so it's a pity, but I never fought him. Vendrick, I didn't fight because I didn't need to. Throne Watcher and Throne Defender is actually pretty decent. If not solid. I actually don't mind these bosses. Well, boss, but there's two people. Nishandra is not the same. She's fucking bad. What a shocking final boss, honestly. If it wasn't for these guys, the final boss would be a complete disaster. Sorolon is incredible. Fume Knight's also incredible. Ava's not bad. She's decent. I didn't fight these guys because why would I torture myself? Burnt Ivory King is great. This is a really good boss. I put him in decent. Father Gascon is great. His transformation's really cool as well. It actually shocked me. Bloodstarved Beast is pretty mid. I did not like Bloodstarved Beast. He's painfully easy. Painfully fucking average. That's all it is. Witches of Hemwick are pretty bad. Vicar is a good boss. I like Vicar a lot. Dark Beast Pal, for some reason I did miss this one. I fought him once and then I was like, I'll come back later, and then I forgot about it. But Shadows of Yam I did fight. I think they're solid. This is one of the only good gimmick bosses. Gank bosses. The spider. It's just a spider. It's pretty mid. The one reborn. Actually, no, that's pretty bad. Amygdala is alright. It's nothing special, but it's one of the better beast bosses. Martyr Logrius. I've heard a lot of good things about him, but I missed his the secret areas in, so I didn't fight him. Celestial Missionary. I'm pretty sure I fought these guys and they were pretty bad. I don't remember this Daughter of the Cosmos thing. Mikolash was fucking terrible. Holy shit, I hate Mikolash. Murgo's Wet Nurse was really disappointing, but still pretty good. But I thought it was going to be up here. I thought this boss, like the hype leading into this boss and the area you go through was so incredible. Just to get Murgo's Wet Nurse, which is like, it's not bad, but it's not anything crazy. It is a solid boss. I did enjoy it though. Gurman is incredible. Moon Presence didn't do the secret ending, so I missed that one. Now DLC, which is literally like... No, never mind, sorry. These are the Chalice dungeons. I'm just going to skip all the Chalice dungeon bosses. And now these are the DLCs. So we have Living Failures, which are pretty average. And then these are slappers. Oh my god, these three are slappers. Orphan of Kos is god tier. Lady Maria is very close to god tier. And final one, where is he? Ludwig, incredible as well. Okay, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 probably has my favorite collection of bosses out of any Souls game. It's hard between Elden Ring now with the DLC, but I'd say Dark Souls 3 still has the best roster, like best consistency as well. With the first boss it's a good start. It's a great start actually. I really like this boss. Vort was also pretty great. He's not, I'll put him in solid. He's not anything crazy. Curse Rotted Greatwood is one of the only bosses in Demon Souls. Dark Souls 3 I didn't really like, so I'll put him in average. Crystal Sage it's decent. It's not bad. We'll get some of these bad, like worse ones out of the way. Deacons is pretty average, if not bad. It's pretty bad. And then this isn't that bad. There it is. It's pretty bad. Abyss Watchers is absolutely incredible. Old Demon King I didn't fight. Pontus Sullivan's incredible. Aldrich is good. I think Aldrich is solid. Dance is great. Osirius he's solid. Champion Gundy is incredible. Yorm the Giant is solid. He's a cool gimmick fight. Nothing crazy, but he's not bad at all. Dragon Slayer armor is incredible. Ancient Wyverns are pretty bad. Actually, it's not even a fight. My Ancient Wyvern glitched and he just died. I didn't even get to do the plunge attack. He just fucking died. Nameless King's absolutely god tier. Soul of Cinder, same, god tier. And now we have the Dark Sorcery DLCs. This boss absolutely sucks. It's bad. Sister Freed, however, was god tier. Demon Prince is... Actually, I'm going back on what I said before. I think Ornstein Smell is better than Demon Prince. Demon Prince is definitely not incredible, but he's great. Dark Eater Medea is also great. One of the better dragon fights. Slave Knight Gale's god tier. He's one of my favorites. Top 3. Half-Light. Oh, man. Bad. I don't know why they keep making this shit. Okay, on to Sekiro. We've got Gobu Oniwa. He's solid. Lady Butterfly the same. Solid. Genshido is he's great. He's incredible. Fuck it. Folding Screen Monkeys is it's pretty unfair to have him here. It's not even really a boss, but if I'm ranking it as a boss, it's bad. Guardian Apes is a great fight. Corrupted Monk is also... it's solid. It's solid. Headless Ape. Aren't these the same boss? This is just this different stage. Why would they split them up? It's so dumb. Great Shinobi Owl's incredible. Emma, I didn't do this secret ending, sorry. True Corrupted Monk is great. Ishin, this is the end, the secret ending. Divine Dragon is actually a really good gimmick fight. For a gimmick, this is solid, honestly. Demon of Hatred shouldn't be in the game. It should not be in Sekiro. Fuck this boss. Why are they splitting? They just... This is not a different boss. This is the same freaking fight. Ishin is god tier. I didn't fight these inner versions. And then these are all side bosses. I'm not going to rank them. Okay. Now for Elden Ring. I'll just do these main bosses they've got here. I think they've pretty much got every boss here that gives you an achievement. So yeah, I guess I'll rank all these. Margit is definitely a great boss. Ancestor Spirit visually is really cool, but the fight's pretty poor. I'll put it in decent. Misbegotten War. I thought this was called Misbegotten Warrior. I don't know why. I'll put him in decent. Godric is great for sure. I love Godric. Red Wolf of Radagon he's decent. Renala, sorry, is solid. She was way too easy for me. I was full strength build and I just destroyed her. Loretta. I'll just rank the real Loretta because this is just the fake version of her, right? Alright, they've got both Ancestor Spirits here. This is stupid. I'll just rank them as one. I've already ranked it. Okay, Godskin Noble. Godskin Nobles is he's decent. He's alright. I think the other one's better. Moog's incredible. The final boss, Radagon and Elden Beast. If these were split up, I'd put Radagon in incredible and Elden Beast in solid, but I'll like to even it out, I'll put him in great. It's a great final boss still. I don't care about how much hate it gets. It's still great. Rykard is also a great boss. This is my favorite gimmick fight in the whole series. This boss is great. Radahn is incredible. This is the magma worm guy, whatever he's called. He's alright. This guy is, he's way too easy. His design in Arena is incredible, but he's way too easy. Estelle is the same problem. The design's incredible, but he's too easy. I think the design is so good, I'll put him here though. Also, I'm going to move Lady Butterfly up to great. Alamir is definitely a solid boss. He doesn't do anything special, but what he does is like really cool. Morgott. So this is the second one. So yeah, that's incredible. Moog the Omen. This is just the worst version of Moog. Won't bother ranking it. Godfrey. This is the projection of Godfrey. It's way too easy. That's another problem. It's just so fucking easy. So I'll just put him in decent. Commander Niall's good boss. Fire Giant's also good. Lich Dragon Fortisex's design is incredible, but the fight is not very good. It's one of the better dragons still. I'll put him in solid. Godskin Duo is not as bad as people think. It's an average boss, but it's not awful and it's not even hard. I didn't fight this hard. Malekith is god tier. Plasudasac, sorry, is great. Oh wait, no, he's incredible. Sorry. Horrorloo / Godfrey is, yeah, incredible. Loretta, here we go. Decent. Melania. Oh my god. People are going to hate me for this, but she's god tier. I don't care how hard she is, she's god tier. So, Divine Beast Dancing Lion. He's definitely a great boss. Definitely like a perfect first boss for the DLC. Relena's also great. Relena, like its fight is really fucking good. The design's really good, but the design's not amazing and the fight's not amazing, so yeah, I'd leave it at great. Everything's really good about her, but nothing goes to the next level, if that makes sense. Skagitry is just alright. I didn't like the whole 3-phase thing, I thought that was kind of stupid. Holy shit, Commander Guys is terrible, enough said. Mesmer is... I think this is my new favourite boss in all the Souls games, honestly. I fucking love Mesmer. Putrescent Knight is so underrated. He is so underrated. I'd put him in great, honestly. I fucking love Putrescent Knight. I thought he was great. And everyone's hating on him. I was shocked. I thought everyone would love that boss. Bale's incredible. Best dragon fight, and Plasudasax is close, but I think Bale's the best by far. Well, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I'm a fucking idiot. Ramina is definitely a great boss. Guess that's it. It's a great boss. Midra, incredible. Meteor's decent. It's a bit better than the Skagitry, but it's nothing special. Oh my god. Needlelight Letter and Dryleaf Dane. Fucking terrible. I hate this boss. Redan Consort of Mikola. Redan. Oh my god, dude. He's literally complaining about Commander Guys. Redan Consort of Mikola is incredible. The only thing stopping it from S tier is some bullshit in the second phase, but apart from that, this boss is fucking, like, incredible. And it sucks that I can't put it here, but I just can't. The second phase has a lot of problems with it. That you can't ignore some of the shit in that second phase. I think that's all the main bosses. Ordering the top 10, I put Mesmer at 1, put Gale at 2, Ishin 3, Malekith 4, I think Orphan 5, I'd probably put Melania 4, Orphan 5, Malekith 6, Nameless King 7, Freed 8, Artorias 9, Soul of Cinder 10. I think that's pretty much perfect for my top 10. Alright, if you made it this far, you may as well just chuck a like, subscribe, and comment. Alright, thanks.